4 ways to get into the sport of sailing. Hi, Captain Jeff from the Sailing Academy. I'm going to give you a couple ways to get into the sport. The first one is always take a sailing class. Unlike a powerboat you can jump on board and learn where the steering wheel is and the ignition and just push the throttle down and pretty much make the boat go. But in order to make a sailboat sail efficiently and where you want it to go, it really takes taking a sailing class. So I'd recommend taking a beginner class, but don't stack the classes all together. You don't want to take a crash course going from zero to hero, a week long and then think you're going to get it all. It really takes time to develop your skill in the sport. So take a sailing class and find a way to practice. The last 3 are going to give you ways that you can start practicing and use those skills. Build that seamanship and build your sailing abilities. Number 2 is to crew for somebody else. Get some experience by joining another sailing crew. There are a lot of folks that are out there that are looking for people. In fact, we always joke around the sailing community, the best kind of boat is an SOE, someone else's. You don't have to take care of it. There's no maintenance. They pay the slip fees, all the insurance. You just got to make a good friend who does it. Now, there's opportunities and crew lists and crew finders. Look in your local area. Look in some of the online forums and stuff in your area. You might be able to find a boat that is looking for crew and get some experience before you jump on a racing team. Ask them tell them your level of experience, and sometimes they're willing to train you, sometimes they want people who are a little bit more experienced, but there's a lot of times folks going out in your community or your area that might need an extra hand or so. So crewing for somebody else is a great way to get some experience. The only problem with crewing for somebody else, you might not get the helm time, or they might have you doing one specific job and not really learning to sail on your own. So the third way is to buy a boat. Now, that's a big step. I took a bunch of small sailing classes on dinghies up through mid-level boats, and then I went out and got a boat, and I would sail that boat all the time and had so much fun doing it, but I gained lots of experience really quickly. That does come with a lot of maintenance headaches, and there's a lot more to boat ownership than just coming out and jumping on board and going. So the fourth way is something I'd really recommend, and that is join a sailboat club. At the Sailing Academy, we've got a club. You can join the club. After you're proficient, you can work your way up to proficiency to be able to take the boat out on your own, and then you don't have to worry about all the problems of owning your own boat, all the maintenance issues and all those things I was discussing before. So if you have an opportunity, if you're close by the Washington, Baltimore area, you can join a sailboat club by coming to the Sailing Academy or look in your local area for sailing clubs. It's usually a membership fee for the entire season, and depending on your skill will depend on what kind of boat you're able to take out. But those are the 4 ways. Main thing is to get out there, enjoy sailing, have fun doing it, and always be safe. Come look us up at the Sailing Academy. We'd love to see you out in the water. In case you're wondering, if you're looking behind me in the background, the kid that fell in the water is currently being rescued. Everything's fine. Sailing is a very safe sport.